hero that they're very strong with. But you know, you look at this and think, okay, well they could flex it to 3. So they. Such a good hero right now. Right, position 5 for Neon. But Sam H does also play that hero, right?
Yeah.
Could be either.
I believe he didn't he play it game 2 against Signal, and then like they play like a 4 position Darkseer.
Yes.
Or something weird like that.
That's true. Actually, they did pick the
Here's the
and it was really strong. So.
Yeah, Wanuel played it, and then Yopaj played that mid Earth Spirit that game. A very interesting combination, and they made it work. It looked really good. That's one of the. I think that a game like that is one of the ones that was like.
Five seconds remaining.
Because otherwise, they're going to be in for a shock. They actually still banned the Darkseer. Wow.
This is going to be tough though for like reality if they're coming in with VT Fido. Like, all respect to him, I think he's a great player, but he's standing in at like the drop of a hat. It feels like so. You've got a Reality Rift squad that's 0-1 already. And they're going to be in the same situation that Blaze is in if they lose this series at 0-2.
Yeah, and we have to remember, guys, that they got penalty level 3 in the lobby because Arjit was having problems or whatever. And Vader did stand in at the last second, so they've got no reserve time to work with. So not only are they a player behind, not only did they have a rough series against Explosion last time, they've also got less time to think in the draft. I love that Snapfire ban. I think that's really good. Protect the Phoenix.
Dire's turn to pick.
Oh, who was it who put? Ooh, Earth Spirit, and that could be mid again.
I think it's more likely to be mid now that they see the Void Spirit matchup as well. I think Earth Spirit does fine in that lane.
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor. First time he's made an appearance in this region, I think.
If this is a Clock 3 and a Phoenix 4, I really hate this Witch Doctor pick. Unless they pick some position 1 that can actually kill in the laning stage. If it's something like a Spectre, I'd be really sad. But I think if the Witch Doctor ever gets out of position, especially up until like level 3, I think you just die every single time. Yeah, so they're going to play Clock 3, Phoenix 5, Rubik 4, I think, and then put the Earth Spirit mid. And these heroes do have no cooldowns to work with, right? Like, they're going to be fighting non-stop. I don't know necessarily why they value the Rubik so highly here. Like, the lift initiation is really good against the Void Spirit for good catch. The steals are okay against all 3 of these heroes, but I would have thought they would have looked to have picked like a different 5 potentially with save.
The Dire get a ban. Juggernaut.
Yeah, and this joke is really good because it's all magic damage at the moment. And now they actually have the kill hero with the Witch Doctor that I was talking about. What do they do to deal with the Jug right now? That's actually such a good pick by Reality Rift. Because it kills the egg as well with spin.
You
probably need a halberd, hero, right? Someone who...
Even then,
who's that going to be? Because you need a safe laner right now, right?
I think Void's a good ban by Reality Rift.
Turn to ban.
I think the Void with the Phoenix and stuff especially feels really good here. It gives them the team fight.
Dire's ban now.
And the other thing they could do is pick something really mobile, potentially. because they don't have great lockdown on Reality Rift. It's kind of like Cask isn't reliable, Avalanche isn't massively reliable.
Especially if it ends up being a slow blink
10
timing.
seconds.
Something like Sven could be
5
okay, and
seconds
Sven did
remaining.
play that before,
It's the Radiant Band.
where the armor is really strong against the Jug, with the War Cry,
Yeah.
and you buy a BKB as well.
If it allowed you to have this Void, I wouldn't be disappointed if they took Void or Sven.
I think Void's better, but maybe they're worried they need something that can fight and come online with their lineup a little bit quicker than Void. So that's why
5
something like Sven is so good, because
seconds
at like that 15-minute mark, when you get the Echo Saber, Mask of Madness or whatever, you can just fight, and then you work towards that BKB. Something like Ursa could be okay as well.
Turn to me.
Yeah, the Venom makes me think Ursa's more likely, the Ursa or the Void.
Beastmaster.
Void looks less appealing in the lane, but I still think it's good for the game overall.
Ten seconds.
I like that Beastmaster pick.
It's really good. It gives them good vision control as well of the map, which is nice. So their lineup is kind of more pick-off based with like the Roar, the Avalanche, Toss, even the Void threat things is really good at getting pick-off. So with the vision control they have over the map with the Hawk, they should be able to find the openings for
Choose
the
your hero.
pick-offs. Ooh, okay. There's the mobile hero though.
Yeah, but their lockdown's a little bit better now at this point, right?
It is, but it's still a good PL game, I think. They don't have great ways of clearing illusions. It's gonna be...
Sam H will be on that clockwork, by the way.
Yeah.
So he'll be in the 3 there, 1 UL on the 4 Phoenix, play hard on the...
It's 4 Rubik, 5
Sorry,
Phoenix.
4 Rubik. Excuse me.
Play hard's the 4.
5. Came on the Phantom Lancer, Yopaj on that Earth Spirit, which we kind of saw coming. You know, he's played it there before. We actually spoke about it already in this draft, before he had picked it up.
I hear it's deceptively tanky as well. I'll be honest, I think it's still a really good Jug game. It's this kind of game where he can play really aggressive on the map. Because when he has that spin up, yes, they can cancel TVs and whatnot, but if he pops spin, especially if he gets the spin talents, they are the light of the Dota community.
Wow. I feel like this would go under pandering. maybe. Which, when I was a young lad, back in the day, I thought pandering was meant about pen bear.
Maybe it does.
It was just a thought.
Is this a master tier Rubik? Oh, he's level 21. Okay.
Nah,
It's not master tier. Oh yeah, because master tier's purple, isn't it?
Come on, Mo. Don't even know your
Dude,
tier rank.
I'm level
I
18.
have one over level 5.
I'm level 18 Rubik. Hello. This guy's on my vibe.
Yeah. I can see it. So let's see. Are they gonna match up anywhere specific? At all?
I think it's standard lanes really. There's nothing crazy. And I think again I will say that this witch doctor has to be really careful with his position in the early levels.
30 seconds to battle.
Especially at level 2 when you get battery assault and cogs. Clockwork can just run you down. He has a high natural movement speed, 315 on the Clockwork, and only 300 on the Witch Doctor, so gotta be ever so careful. Maledict spin is really strong as well, but not at level 1. Level 2 Maledict with spin and level 2 spin is really good. So they have to play this lane really well at the start on Neon, otherwise I think they're going to fall behind when those levels come online.
They could make it happen. They went Fateful level 1. Maybe you can get like Fateful or Telekinesis into the Battery Assault. Like that Battery Assault forces out a cast. That's about it. Get another pause.
Oh. Loss of the packet variety.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Technical difficulties. I was very nervous. I was driving back home, getting ready to come cast the game, and we had a storm today.
Oh no.
There was a full tree down outside my house. So happy it didn't take the power lines.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster.
I would have been very frustrated. But I was happy. It didn't take away power from my house, luckily enough. You know, usually a tree across the street has taken power lines with it, but I guess I got lucky.
Gonna have to message my private agent, the tree. Didn't do his job.
We would have had to have what? Woken up Nomad?
All I wanted to do was my play-by-play casting again, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, for all you folks who don't know, Mo wants to get better at play-by-play casting. So, you know what? I'm actually, first 5 kills, you got it. All on you.
You're going to control the camera, are you? And I'm going to do play-by-play.
Yeah, but you're going to have to do both sides.
I was going to say, am you're doing analysis, or am I doing that as well?
No, you're doing that as well. I'll converse with you.
Okay, right.
But
okay.
I'm not going to do, like, the play-by-play. I'll let you grab that.
Right, here we go. I haven't done my play-by-play my voice exercises, though, so what am I supposed to do?
Exercises?
Sure. I just made it up, but yeah.
Like, am I supposed to be doing that?
Yeah. You should warm up your voice before you cast, I think.
Well, that's why I usually screw up my voice.
Oh, right, okay.
I think actually one time Moxie got really mad at me because my voice, like, I blew it out, and she's like,
Does that count as one
You
of...
can't curse! You can't curse!
I just did. What are you going to do?
I can't do anything about it. We'll see how Twitch chat reacts.
Alright, I'm fired from my play-by-play.
It's not me who is going to grade you. It's Twitch chat. So, you'll get responses in one of three ways, Mo, when you're a play-by-play caster.
Right.
It ranges from, maybe not one of three, maybe even more than that. It ranges from 2K caster, I'm muting my stream, that's a good one. Rap God is usually towards the top, that's reserved for people who are really actually good at this.
Hello?
Not me.
If I don't get Rap God in chat, I'm leaving, actually.
Okay. And then there's, Pog is a big one to get. And then, like, can we hire somebody else? Where's so-and-so? Insert adding another caster here.
Yo, actually, we're just getting got on. I tried to leave it to you there. I felt bad.
I was leaving it to you, but there's the rolling boulder coming through onto this Void Spirit. Hustler makes the rotation with the Avalanche as well as the toss, and it looks like Yopaj might fall, but the damage isn't there quite yet. Continue over the tier 1 tower. Hustler, he actually gets left alone as they use the telekinesis. They drop him down, play hard, getting first blood onto Alacrity as first blood denied up top.
I have no idea why they went back in there. I think if you toss the Earth Spirit back towards the Void Spirit, they might be able to get the kill. But like I said, he's deceptively tanky. So the minute you miss that toss back, I don't think you can go anymore. Like, you just have to let him go. Especially when you know Rubik has lifter. It's pretty crazy. He's going to get the 4-minute rune as well.
Fill up that bottle. Big kill there. Yopaj, we saw him kind of like snowball out of control with this hero. There was a point, like, in the mid-game where it felt like he wasn't doing as much, but he really did open up the early game.
Oh, what a sick cast. Yeah, he did do really well last year, though, you're right. Like, he hit that point where, even though he didn't have a great laning stage, he just ran at them still and killed them.
I mean, even with the support Earth Spirit, we saw how much damage you could do within that magnetize. Like, everything you throw away at the other team, especially if they're grouped up pretty close.
Yeah, the best thing about this top lane as well for RR is that the Witch Doctor's not taking any of the XP. So Jug's over halfway to level 5 already. And we're only 5 minutes into the game. Nuts is taking a little bit, but Jug's getting nearly all of it by himself. And they get 3 bounty runes on RR, which I think is what they got last time as well. So I'm pretty sure it's expanded to 2.
Okay, net worth, we go ready for Reality Rift. Pretty up there. Yopaj bottles up the bounty rune, fills up that bottle once again. He's in level 5, but Alacrity gets level 6 and goes after Yopaj with an Astral Step immediately.
It's really important when you have your level 6 as a mid-hero or a player that you, before your opponent, you pressure that advantage that you... That's like a lot of lanes, like Queen of Pain, like Lena, for example, as well as another one. I'm going to Maledict some H here, but... I don't know how much they can do to him. There are some heroes that Witch Doctor just absolutely destroys in the laning stage, and Clock is definitely one of them. Like at this level 3 point.
Onto Yopaj, Hustle, he'll be backed off. The rotation came in from Juan UL.
I don't know if you know Twitch chat as well. Arcane Room on Earth Spirit actually helps his stone recharge time as well.
Little tidbit there for you guys as up to the top, Sam H getting run down. Blade Fury on top of this Clockwork with the Maledict.
Bot lane as well, he's going on the Beastmaster, but the Warsaw is coming through.
Boulder Smash, Magnetize, used, Alacrity comes over, and they'll get the Geomagnetic Grip Downer. I think through a Remnant right on top of KYXY. They'll get the kill onto the Beastmaster, they lose Yopaj, Alacrity gets the kill there, but 5 more seconds with the Magnetize won't matter as they're not going to commit any further.
Did you see that from Alacrity?
Actually have the grip yet.
He dissimulated to the part that he knew the Earth Spirit was literally just about to roll to. That was really cool. also, I think that first rotation by the Earth Spirit, the fact that he dies there is awful. Because this hero is so, like, snowball, like, based in these early stages of the game. You kind of rely on these kills to get the levels that you want to be able to play, like, especially get points of silence against the Jug of Void Spirit. But at least Rubik got some mid XP in the meantime, while Earth Spirit was away fighting.
And play hard, he's got himself close to level 6. He's actually closer to level 6 than Sam H is at the moment.
Nice. I got Rap God in chat. Right, Twitch, I love you actually. You're my child. I will hold you in my arms, sweet prince.
Somebody even highlighted their comment to say Rap God. 2 people did.
Please don't ban me. Please.
I think that means you got to get another shot at this, by the way. You need like a big 5-on-5 team fight. I want to hear the Mo show, you know?
Okay. At some point, I'm just going to go for it, and then you just have to let me go. Let me go with the flow. Okay. Sam is just getting run off. Poor guy. Good rotation by Alacrity, though. And I don't actually think they needed him, to be honest. The fact the Switch Doctor's level 5, the clock's probably going to die to just him and the Jug. BD Faded is actually having the most free game of his life. He's going Battle Fury as well instead of this Mjolnir, which I thought he'd go for.
I actually thought he was going to go Battle Fury as I took the analytical job from you. They get the kill on a KYXY. Bottom, Hustler rotates in. I don't know if you really want to be here, Hustler. It's a bad spot for you to be in, and you're probably going to lose your life. Skem committing under the tier 1 tower will get the kill. The rotation that was VT faded. Blade Fury, oh wow! Very quick work there from Playhard. And VT faded. He doesn't have Omni Slash for another 4 seconds. Won't matter. Double Astral Step to get the kill there on the Playhard.
That roll from the Earth Spirit went just through the Aether Remnant in time before it started, like, procking. Because that could have been a dead Earth Spirit there as well, potentially.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Converging over bottom. What say ye, Mo? What say ye?
Here comes the Rubik. He has a lift available. Oh, yeah. Decides not to go. But this is what I mean, like, they can catch the Jug, but when he spins, it's really difficult to kill. Watch. See you later, guys. Oh, he stole the roar.
Oh, Primal Roar. Playhard's playing amazing. VT faded. He'll end up dead.
My sadness that you're gone.
Was I supposed to play my play there? I forgot.
Let you go for it.
Oh, crap. Oh, egg goes off. Hustle. Go on, Hustle. Attack the egg. You can do it. I believe in you with your attack speed. Never mind.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Doctor, top lane, pops the death wall with a Maledict. They're going on the PL as well. Everywhere that comes through, Winded Facility. Skem goes down. And the best bit about that is VT Faded tips him before he even dies. That's the massive power play by Faded.
Bottom, KYXY. Here with the Fire Spirits, they've got themselves a kill onto this Beastmaster. Omni Slash comes in, doesn't really do anything. Blade Fury, though, on top of Sam H. The kick gets further away from this Jug, and Playhard steals Blade Fury again.
Yo, VT Faded, man, you can't tip Skem like that in the top lane and then get outplayed so hard. It just, it doesn't work.
Wow.
Acting top lane again, by the way. Still going for this PL.
Are you sure you want to man fight this Alacrity?
He has an arcane rune as well. Like, I don't think Skem wants to do this, to be honest. He's in trouble here.
Oh, stab to Simulate. Doppelganger, Sunray, on to Scam. That leaves Manuel kind of low, but here's Yopaj making the rotation. Geomagnetic Grip gets the silence there, and they'll get the kill onto the Void Spirit, who is playing way too far forward.
If he hits this to simulate there on the PL,
pass, Maledict, and Sam H. Hook shot, though, hits this Witch Doctor. Avalanche toss. Sam H in some trouble. Primal Roar committed, too. I don't know if that was necessary.
maybe a little bit unnecessary, but they get the kill, right? And the best thing is now here they can start chipping away at this tier 1 as well if they really want with the force. It's down to half HP already, actually.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Semester close by. He doesn't have Primal Roar now. Like, they know they don't have that whole lot there.
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
Right, what's our next?
Lukas play hard right on it with a Blade Fury.
This Rubik's 2, 1, and 6. He's actually played really well. Especially after that first play mid. Do you remember when he secured the Void Split kill?
Yeah.
He's had some really good steals. It's been like Spin, Roar, and now Toss as well is really good. Avalanche, if he ever gets it as well, is fantastic.
To take the plunge.
And although it doesn't really look like a great Rubik game, he's making it one. Which I think is probably the best compliment you can get as a Rubik player. You see the Void Spirit here with the ward.
Assimilate, but now he doesn't have that jump away like Sam H can just be ready. He's got his cut available, but could aid the Remnant, could hold. Oh, hook shot stops a Bone Golder in from this Earth Spirit. They'll get the kill on the nuts. Sam H with the Sun Ray on him still dies to the Maledic procs. So one will try to do all he can, but there's a Fable. Toss comes through. Assimilate backing off.
I'm absolutely livid that Rubik didn't steal Death Ward. That's unacceptable.
Big turnaround.
I mean, Toss is obviously really good, and I don't think he wanted to get rid of it, but it's all about that highlight reel, play hard. Toss isn't going to get you on the highlight reel, Death Ward is, you know?
Okay, fair.
What's our next chat interaction here? We've got a break.
Okay. Type 1, if you want most solo cast.
I admit nothing
Type 2,
but my sadness.
if you just want him doing a little bit of the play-by-play, we'll kind of switch it off, feel it out, you know, do our thing. And type 3, if you want neither of us to cast.
No. Type 4, if I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone. What a line.
Type 5, if friends, let's skirmish!
The best one, I'm telling you. Oh, Toss spot there. Toss him back. Oh no.
No, he'll just die to the Assimilate.
I was really hoping that Rubik was going to toss him back before he landed.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff
So that can happen.
KYXY goes up towards top. He has less form than this Rubik, by the way.
It's
just nuts.
It's not going well, is it?
No.
Radiant are scanning for enemy.
For KYXY at least. But again, the big thing is that the two cores on the die side are having a really great time. This Jug is going pretty much untouched so far. Oh my god, have you seen what he's got queued up, Jug?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm so excited.
Fall before us.
Surely this is a lead. Has he got Battle Fury coming out? Because he's got all the components.
Yes, he does. I believe he does.
Oh, so where's his courier then?
Or he had it queued up. Is he just going to stop it? No. Now he's got Diffusal?
I mean, he's next to the secret shop, so I'm assuming he's going to buy Battle Fury, then he's thinking about what he wants to buy next.
Avalanche and Toss. Wing Dagger already here for the Tiny. Kind of important.
Well, that Tiny has to think already.
Yeah.
Oh, that is important.
They're both just as farmed as this Beastmaster.
I mean, like you said, though, Sam H on the clockwork is the big one. He's really struggling to get anything done this game. Like, how's he supposed to kill Void Spirit? He can't. The only hero he can really kill is, like, Witch Doctor, I think, and even then, I think he dies to Malediction right clicks from the Witch Doctor.
Hasn't actually done much. I will say, though, the Phantom Lancer Scammy's got a good chunk of farm. Sunjin Yasha already. 7k.
I like that he's not going for Diffusal. I think it's really important when you have so much magic damage on the team already. You don't need the Diffusal magic damage. You need to go like raw right clicks with like Butterfly and things like that.
That's the Remnant. The shot comes in from Sam H, but I don't know where that was
Skem's
going
in trouble.
Avalanche Toss. Skem saved via the Sunray. Hustle taking a lot of damage. He'll end up dead. Play hard. Steals the Maledict. Good. Sounds pretty good.
Actually got hit by level 4 Maledict and the Avalanche Toss. I thought he was going to die, but with the S and Y giving him that little bit of extra HP, really helping out there.
Attack
And the Sunray keeping him off.
And the Sunray, yeah, of course. Because without the Sunray, he probably dies. But...
Alacrity just got hit with a level 4 Maledict, and Playhard just stole an Aether Remnant. They're going to go after Nuts as well as Alacrity. Omnisludge committed to Sam H. So that's just the Clockwork getting hit hard like that. Wanuel now on the run. Boulder Smash flies through, hits Alacrity all the way towards the back.
Sam H just runs in, he's like, yes, I can finish off the Void Spirit that can roll his head across the keyboard and escape. Yeah, in comes the Omnislash, and he's 100% toast.
Neon just backing off this engagement.
So all the network difference at the moment is between like the POS 2s and the POS 3s. Although the cores are relatively close, like the position 1s, I mean, in comparison to each other, the tempo heroes from our side are playing like they've got so much more farm to work with, right? Which I think is so important here. So even though Beastmaster's not having a great time, he's still doing much better than the clock.
Shot comes through onto the Beastmaster, but Cask, that'll bounce around a little bit. Aether Remnant pulls in Yopaj.
I love that Clock takes almost next to no damage from the pressure, but because it's level 4 Maledict, he still loses almost half his HP.
I could.
This one's on the Void Spirit. If they can get the Geomagnetic Grip, they will. But he'll use himself up. He's still dead.
Good
Play hard steal. Aether Remnant again.
Good cogs from Sam H there to push him as soon as he comes down from the Yaws, because otherwise he's going to use the Simulate, use Astral Step, and get out on the Void Spirit. Really well played by Sam H there. And you know, you do have to say that Alacrity on this Void Spirit has been doing a really good job of pushing the hero to the limits. They managed to put a collar on him there.
Skim's gone into a foot.
Really? Wow.
It's fan brace though. That's nice.
Maybe, I mean, the Hood's good if he feels like the game's really going to kick off in like the next 3 or 4 minutes. But if not, if he's just like farming jungle and not going to join fights, I really hate this Hood. It's the same as the PL we saw the other day. I can't remember who that was.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
But like, he picked up the Hood and then just farmed jungle. And it was completely pointless.
Yeah. Exactly what you're talking about. It was Kalos.
Yes, that was it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
BT faded top lane.
And some trouble. Ooh.
Oh no.
That was really well done. Sidestep that.
Yeah, but Sam H, even if he lands that hook shot there, it's not a kill, because he's still going to spin TP after the hook shot. You have to save the hook shot for when he uses TP, otherwise you're not finding the kill.
Meanwhile, Earth Spirit caught, but the Magnetize is down, so KYXY, he gets killed, and they're going to go for more. Telekinesis, Blade Fury, right on Alacrity with the Avalanche. He might get another with the Witch Doctor.
I think Yopaj dies though.
Oh my god, so play hard, and I'm trying to comprehend this. He goes into the Blade Fury, steals the Avalanche at the same time, and throws Avalanche on top of the Void Spirit.
Yeah.
As he's on top of him with the Blade Fury, and the team follows up.
And because he has the Arcane Supremacy as well, I don't know how this works, but I don't know if because the stun duration gets extended by the Arcane Supremacy on Avalanche, I don't know if it like constantly stuns, or if it still has downtime like the original Avalanche.
Playhard's playing out of his mind, man.
He's playing really well.
Middle tower is under attack.
Again, remember, they could have killed the Jug top as well as all that, right? Like, it's great that they got those kills mid and everything, but the fact that the Jug is still alive is the big one.
Mm-hmm.
He's really farmed. Like, he's the most farmed hero on the map.
Oh. They might get him still. Nice Slash on a Sam H. Try to mitigate it. H, one shot from dead, survives. Now goes into the Blade Fury. So use the Supernova, play hard, in a lot of trouble. Hookshot comes in, and the Cogs. And it blows up. They get the kill on a BT. Faded, they look over at Hustler. He'll fall as well. And Nuts, he's got this ulti continuing to go. Doing a lot of damage, but not enough damage. Down goes Nuts. They look over at KYX. Light battery assault on him. He'll end up falling. That's going to be 4 out of the side of Reality Rift, potentially even a 5th if they can catch Alacrity here and dissimulate over to the side. Goes down south. They're pinging it out. Cogs used, and they spot him. Battery assault. They've got him. The question is, can they kill him? Simulate once again. Astro Step makes some distance. Doesn't have a TP for 12 seconds, so it's still a problem here for Alacrity, and it ends up being the full team-wide. Fable finishes him off.
Oh, and he manages to seal the Remnant on the Rubik just before he dies as well, which is really good. I was about to say a sick play for TNT because it was Sam H, but you know that was a long time ago now. Really well played though by the Radiant side on Neon. That was a sick play with the egg into the cogs. It just pushed them away so they couldn't finish the egg off in time. And then as soon as the stun goes off, like the jug is just completely dead. There's absolutely no way. You're really feeling the effect of how strong the PL can be now though. This hook purchase.
Jesus. Rolling Boulder out. Aetherant has been stolen. Keeps him there for so long. They'll claim the bounty. They'll get the kill. Hook shot thrown. But hook shot not landed.
And I talked about this hood on the PL being, you know, if it was going to kick off in the next 3 or 4 minutes, it would be really good. And it absolutely did. So, fair play to Skep. Great purchase from him.
Same ancient in here. Got Cogs around Alacrity. Order forward. Geomagnetic Grips hits the Tiny. And roll hits. Magnetize used.
So
Hustler in some trouble, and he'll end up dying. Very well done by Neon to take over this game for the moment.
Yeah, and back to my original point, I was going to say, you're seeing the effect of this PL now that they can't deal with the illusions. So when this PL starts to attack people and all these illusions come out, they can't find which one the right one is. But they're really struggling, and this Void Spirit's died like 2 or 3 times in a row now, and he's so far away from this axe. He was having a really good game before. Like, look at Sam H's net worth. Remember how far behind he was? Like, the last 5 or 10 minutes or so, it's just all Neon. They're playing incredibly well, and he's even got this halberd as well on the clock, so this like raw right-click damage build from the jug just isn't going to work now. Or at least if it does, it's not going to be as effective. And this halberd pickup is actually really good, not just for the effect on the jug, but also the status resistance against the raw, against the spells from the Void Spirit, the Tiny. It just buffs him up as well. I feel like a lot of clock players just oftentimes will just build a hook just because it's like the go-to, and they don't really think about it. But this halberd pickup's really smart.
So they go towards the top. They look for Alacrity once again, but they'll have to step forward. Phantom rushes past the Aetherant, and now a hook shot lands. Geomagnetic Grip is out onto this Void Spirit. They'll kill him again.
And this is the Neon we saw in the series the other day as well, though. They are absolutely relentless. And Yokaj, again, on this Earth Spirit, he's 19-14. He's in
On to 0-5. Steal the cast though, and that's thrown right back at Nuts. He goes into the Glimmer Cape, trying to survive, but still surrounded and ends up dead.
Maybe a little bit too excitable there. Just rolling into a roar and an Omni Slash.
I mean, he gets the Omni Slash and the roar to be used on just him.
Phoenix thinks they must have warded down here somewhere. He just doesn't know where. And he finds it. What a player. Maybe he does know. I'm sorry, Janwell. I don't know how you use it. Hanwell? Janwell?
I think it's Wanuel.
Jesus, I didn't comprehend my tiny brain saying it like that.
Dire's bottom tower is about to fly.
I'm probably wrong. Nobody's corrected me in chat yet. I feel like it's one of those names where if I really did get it wrong, it would be all about
The tower won't last long.
Tier 1 over bottom.
We've got some downtime now. Is this another chat interaction moment, I think?
Somebody said, so Hood is useless, like you said, idiot Castro. Like I said, dude, it's either top or bottom, that's all you get. You want telekinesis, void spirit, avoids the rolling boulder with the astral scepter.
Last ball.
That's first level 18 now as well. His magic damage is going to be off the walls. And he actually... Oh, he gets the last hit on. Yeah.
Shot comes in from behind them from Sam H, who gets tossed up. They kill off Playhard. He'll buy back. Supernova will pop. That stuns up the Witch Doctor.
They needed...
That's it.
They needed the egg to go down sooner, so that when it exploded, it would be quicker in the fight. The Phoenix wanted to use the Sunray first, just to try and keep his Rubik alive. Great Omni Slash though by Juggernaut, who just blows up the Rubik straight away, and they take the numbers fight, and it forces the Rubik to buy back. But now, if they get the tier 2 off this, it doesn't matter if Jug has Aegis. Like, they're going to force you to come back. If Jug has TD, he's going to have to use it, otherwise his tier 3 is going to start going down. There's a DD on the Earth Spirit.
Telekinesis, rolling boulder in, Alacrity dead. Down he goes. He's still Aether in there again? Yes, he did.
Radiant's top tower is on the run.
Joke's still not here, and they're just going to go after KYXY.
Force the buyback.
Force the buyback, TP over from the Witch Doctor. Now they will go over Hustler. Tosses Sam H, but there's the Force Staff. If the Remnant doesn't land, they've got the Yules. Joke's coming from behind. The Courier's coming in. And there was a hook shot as they try to run away from this one. Sam H looking like he's going to die. But the rest of the team's disengaging.
I think that's an okay fight, though. The fact that they get the Voice Rip buyback and trade for the Clockwork, they're playing on the other side of the map as well, right? So RR, they find the kill, but they can't really get anything from it. There's no objective to take here. Enchanting... Sorry, quickly enchant the Radiant side. I wonder who takes that. If it's like the Rubik, potentially? Or if they want to give it to the Phoenix? Yeah. They could even give it to somebody like the Clockwork. I think it's pretty good. Because it gives you some extra HP regen, which is nice. Who's going to start building BKBs and things first, is my big question. So,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Earth Spirit's got one queued up. Void Spirit's still trying to go for that axe.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower.
feel like we've been saying that forever now. Destruction for the PL's sake.
Yeah.
See?
That is a good one.
Is he even to the Earth? That's interesting. Oh yeah, he did take it.
Duels out onto this Rubik, but he's got Scam into the Primal Roar. He did Abyssal this Jug. Now he's tossed up and he's just dead. Supernova comes in. They'll get the kill on the Hustler. Supernova will pop. BT Faded in some trouble. Blade Fury on the run. Rolling Border comes in and hits on the KYXY. Sunray on the two of them. Astro Step now going after Juan Yuel. BT Faded taking a lot of damage. Sam H, though, the right click's coming from BT Faded to finish him off. But it looks like they'll at least lose the Aegis. Juan Yuel finally falls through. Inside of Neon Esports without buyback. Blade Fury into the TP out.
Oh my god, the cast.
Rubik.
It bounces between them every time! I'm surprised they didn't try and go for more there.
That's, oh my god, if he had just been able to hit that courier with the Ags!
Yeah. BT Faded is so strong now, though, with this butterfly. Because the PL's gone Abyssal. They have no real way of killing him anymore. This Jug's absolutely huge. Because the PL's going to be missing a third of his hits against the Jug. Which is just, that's not okay. And a lot of the magic damage you can just take off with spin. So there's not a great amount anymore that they can do about this Jug. Yes, they got him the first time, but he had Aegis. The only reason he was still... he died the first time was because he knew he had the Aegis. Great initiation, though, by Tiny in the first place. And I'm understanding more and more as we watch these games why this hero is so popular. Like, at all points in the game, he's strong, and he always has kill threat.
What does PL need now?
I think he has to go empty. Yeah, he's got it queued up. They need a way of being able to deal with this Jug Butterfly, otherwise he's just going to start to get completely outscaled. And he almost has Ags on the Jug as well. So these supports that he's been omni-slashing at the start of fights will now die just to the Swift Slash. Also, the PL at the start of that fight, I think it was Skem. You can't run into the Beastmaster like that. He was only controlling his hero and not the illusions, so it was so obvious which one was real. You can't just give it away as like as free as that at the start of the fight that you're the real PL.
Hook shot. I'm not sure they needed the hook shot, but it's kind of long cooldown. Doesn't matter.
I mean, they smoked for that though, so that's probably the best case scenario for Real Rift. If the Witch Doctor's the one that breaks it and gets killed, yeah, they'll be absolutely fine with that. How much does this game just feel like PL versus Jugfish? This network distribution is crazy. It's almost even with every single position. Apart from like,
ooh, steals the Astral Step. Play hard, allowing them to get the kill there on Alacrity. They have the Abyssal Blade, and the Simulate won't be enough.
Great pick off by Neon. Because Alacrity, again, is trying to push his hero as hard as he can. And that is a 90-second death timer because of his buyback before. How much they can get out of this, though? Probably not a huge amount. Maybe like bot tier 2. That's probably about it.
Wait next for the Jug. 3k in front of this PL, by the way. Really outfarming him.
But when the Jug gets MKB, I think he's in a much better position. So 3k doesn't really matter too much then.
You mean when the PL gets MKB?
Sorry, when the PL gets MKB, yeah.
They're gonna fight over mid. Sunray, Primal Lord, moves on the blue to survive via the Glimmer Cave, but now the Swift Slash.
Still has the Omni Slash. This is the Omni Slash.
Omni Slash, bouncing around, doing a lot of damage. Not enough though. There's the Abyssal Blade. The Blade Fury.
This Butterfly is just...
Rubik going for heals next. I love seeing what happens.
So I think the Axe goes down in Rally. Like obviously I know the Steel cooldown goes down and everything as well, which is nice, but just better items to be bought this game, I think. Like he'll probably go something like Hex as well before the Axe, I would imagine.
Smoke here from Reality Rift. They choose the wrong stairs to go up. They're going to miss Neon by just a little bit. Close enough.
Earth just 11, 3, and 18.
Wayne Hustler though, hook shot it, and now they look over at his panel position. They're in the tiny some trouble. The Sunray right on top. John going down very quickly. They'll take out BC Fan. He's in for 95. Down goes Hustler. That was gets nothing.
That was insane, and then he's still rolling here with this arcade room. He's got a roll up every 3 seconds.
Geomagnetic grip on both of them. There's the Supernova. Boulder Smash hit them both. They've got the dust. This is going to hit on them both of them, the Supernova, and it will. KYXY ends up dead. Sunray right on top of the Witch Doctor. 4-0 in favor of Neon Esports.
Friends, less skirmish. What a fight, though. That was insane. And you see how much damage the MKB can do. And this is what I mean. As much as the Juggler's ahead of the PL, it doesn't matter. Like, this MKB just allows him to rip through this butterfly now and actually deal damage. And obviously there was a lot more to the fight than just that. They need this raw right-click damage from the PL to be able to kill him. And it came through absolute punches there. Yokash is an absolute monster on this hero, though. He is playing incredibly well. Press 1 in chat if you think it's just going to get banned next game. I'm not even going to give you another option. Look, this is incredible.
Still 26 seconds without the jug, though. You're going to lose 2 sets of racks.
That's definitely a Rubik. Oh god. It's the highlight reel play that I told you about, dude. It's coming. Play hard. You have to, like, use Death Ward and just stand up from your keyboard. Just, like, walk around your room for a sec and then come back. And Roche is up here as well, so Neon, although they have the advantage here, they could probably go into the Roche pit. You do still have to be a little bit wary, because they have the vision control from, like, the Hawk and things on RR. I think it's more important that you just wait for your spells a little bit, especially the rocks on the Earth Spirit, the Remnants.
Where now?
Oh my god.
Hawk goes into the pit. Doesn't see anybody in there.
That's why it's so important on Neon not to throw away this massive lead that you've just got. Timeless Relic for the Raging side. That's a pretty good Earth Spirit item. Could give it to Rubik or Phoenix as well. Give it to the Rubik actually. Earth Spirit wants this quicker than the champ. Just for the cooldown reduction on the Stone Remnants. So they haven't got an Illusionist cape yet on the Radiant, which is the biggest thing to look for. Because if this PL gets that, I think this game is unbelievable. They did get one on the Dire. Got one roll.
Robbed. Like, neutral items.
Yeah. Do you want to trade, Jug? I'll trade you... It's like Pokemon cards when you were younger. I'll trade you Timeless Relic and the Leveler for the... Oh, okay. Well, never mind. There you go.
Open one of my own packs. He's got that N level.
This Illusionist cape is crazy. Why is he not swapping it in? Oh, there you go. Good stuff. Thanks, Gaben.
Balancing all things. As there must be.
So it's just... Oh, Rubik.
Getting caught. Swift Slash on Swift Slash. No, the Abyssal next.
No Death Ward today.
Void Spirit. Rose Sword catches Sam H. Hook shot away. The Witch Doctor across.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
If he'd have Minotaur Horn there before he TP'd, I think he gets out.
Bounty.
Obviously, it doesn't last the whole TP duration.
I'm not sure.
Actually, no, yeah, he definitely wouldn't have got out. Actually, that's a straight up lie by me. That's a really good voice for her.
Yeah, very good one. You're in the road
This Rubik doesn't have buyback either. So, this is like the best time for them to try and take this Roche. They have to take the numbers advantage fight. Because if they don't, it's not going to get any easier for them.
But if you're Neon, can you just give up the Aegis like this?
No, they're going to try and contest. They have egg and things around the pit, right? Oh, Phoenix used dive though. They're actually going to give it away. Wow.
It looks like it, yeah. Oh, good shot. Good position from the Witch Doctor though. So that means Savage is probably dead here, but Gustav gives him some distance, smashing in, doing a lot of damage. Visibly now follows it up. Onto this timing to get the kill. KYX right over at Hustler. It's got the super Nova Omni Slash bouncing around, but if he doesn't get out of this after the Omni Slash, he's in some trouble, and the Supernova lands at the right moment. Oh dear. Also, Sunray right onto the jug. They got the telekinesis. They're doing a lot of damage on the VT Fade, but he gets the Blade Fury off. Maybe needs to leave. However, he doesn't decide to TP out. They got the kill on the Yo Punch. They pick up the Earth Spirit after he gets the reward. So he'll jump forward with the Astral Step. The Aether Remnant. Yo Punch will hold their hits on the Void Spirit. This guy is out of control. He goes for more. He finds himself just KYXY in trouble. Here with the Abyssal Blade. Beastmaster, you're getting run down. You're getting killed off. There's nowhere for you to go. He'll fall again. 100 seconds down, and down goes Nuts.
That was insanely good. Like, you saw the egg explode just as the jug came out of Omnislash before as well, right? That was insane. And Yopatch uses buyback, but they get the Aegis, and I think that's 100% worth it. And with the Void Spirit, they know that he just bought out, or at least if they clicked him, they would have seen the Octarine. So I think you have to assume he bought out, and they know the Beastmaster cooldowns, buybacks on cooldown as well. So Skem with this DD bottled up from the Earth Spirit is just going to finish the game here. Unless something magical happens. Can they cut the waves at all maybe on the fire? No, they just go out of the face.
Tower has fallen. Dyer's
Smoke. They gotta make a play, and Thatcher just breaks the smoke, swings forward, has it assimilate. They can't get any surprise step here. Swift Slash comes through. They don't have Omni Slash plays here right on top. He's trying to do all he can to defend it because they've got the visibility to pull the Sunray right up. There's also a hook shot. Gets across on the Witch Doctor. Supernova down, and Hustler and Nuts will eventually fall here. Border Smash kills this Witch Doctor. Game one goes away of Neon Esports.
This team fighting from Neon was absolutely bonkers this game. Obviously, I think it's a lot easier because RR themselves don't have any team fight. So when these big 5-on-5s break out, you've got like this magnetized, the eggs going down, Clockwork's flying through with hook shot, whatever. But I don't know. I think Neon are just straight up outplaying them in a lot of places, right?